Before we start, I'd like to apologize for my hiatus. And to make you really forgive me, I'll give you a dorky picture of me. I hope you accept my apology. Let's begin this long-awaited video. You know, there may be a lot of good animes, but what is the worst one you've ever seen? And I don't mean stuff like Fairy Tail and Naruto. We're talking about the very, very bad ones. The ones so bad, you ask the question, did Japan really make that pile of shit? We will be going down to the place where I am known as the anime dumpster. Let us begin. Actually, I want to go down there now. Transformers Energon is an anime that aired on Cartoon Network quite a while ago, and it fucking blows harder than an average hooker would. So why does it blow so hard, you may ask? Well, instead of just talking about them all in one colossal pile, I'm going to separate them one by one. So, let us begin with this. I think I broke it. Oops. First problem. Plot. You're going to need plot in anything. A game, a movie, a book, especially a book, boy. And Energon's no exception to that. A bad plot could ruin something. It could ruin your game, a movie. It's very important you have a good plot. Energon doesn't have one. So, Energon begins with this. It takes place after Transformers Armada. And Megatron has returned and is trying to revive Unicron. But that doesn't fill up even half of 52 episodes. So, what do? They recycle that plot and have Megatron revive Unicron again. And then after that, there's still 13 episodes left to go. And then the last 13 episodes are fucking nonsense filler. You see? This is what really destroyed Energon. As ironically, Armada's best episodes were the last 13. Twists everywhere, extreme character development, and it ended too soon on a show that many people would say was very sloppy. With Energon, it's the opposite. And we'll get to the character shortly. But now, we gotta get into the second problem. The animation of the Transformers. The humans, they look fine. They get a pass. It's typical animation. But the Transformers, the clip I'm gonna show you, it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful, man. Yep, this is what the CGI looks like. The Transformers look fucking awful. What the show was going for was that it wanted to have the Transformers 3D, but contain the cel-shaded look of the characters. And they lack any emotion, any fucking weight. And the animation is awful. The awful animation in the Transformers is painful to watch. Because it feels like the show has a self-awareness that even it knows the animation itself is bad. To a point where they use regular cel-shaded animation for characters to show extreme emotion. Wow. It's like a PS2 game that doesn't even try change the emotion of the characters. Oh, wait a minute. And then the characters, how they animate is that they are fucking statues and only move when necessary. It makes them look less human, which actually what Transformers are supposed to do, rather than make them feel like actual mechanical robots that are programmed to be evil or good. And heck, it ruins some things. Like, even if Megatron punched Demolisher here, it doesn't look painful. It doesn't look like it left any impact. God damn, that's something the Michael Bay movies did better. Jesus Christ. Look at that. That didn't even look painful. It looked like Demolisher was just being a bitch. Well, problem 2 out of the way, we'll go problem 3. Marketing. Transformers does exist, just sell toys. Any fan will know that. It shouldn't be a surprise to any fan at this point. But it's subtle in the shows. It's got this magic appeal to it where you want to collect them. Here, there's no subtlety. How is it obvious? Well, for one, they do transform. And even the ones like Hotshot or Inferno who turn into vehicles that only can drive on land can fly. And seeing the vehicles fly in Energon is one of the dumbest things I've seen in my life. It's just so stupid seeing the vehicles fly like whoosh. I mean, come on, you're stuck with vehicles. Don't act like you can fly. Fucking G1. And the Transformers have this ability known as power linking. What is it? One is the torso, one is the crotch and legs. And they do it every fucking episode. Every fucking episode. And the worst part is, it doesn't show them being stronger, faster, smarter. It doesn't seem have any advantage of this. All it does is reduce the amount of firepower fight back the Decepticons. And then there's Wing Saber, who only exists to sell toys. Because after he captures Shockwave, he doesn't do shit, and he only appears 5 seconds in every episode. Why 5 seconds? Because he can combine with Optimus, and he doesn't talk when he combined with Optimus. And let me tell you, the transformation scenes are not dynamic. They're just basic, fast-shifting transformation due to the shitty animation of the CGI. Basically, the transformations, whether it's they transform into a car, or a limb of a combiner, or fucking power linking, the animation is not exciting. It's just, holy shit, what is it doing? Trying to be worse than the Michael Bay movies? But then we get into the problem that ruined the show. The problem that damaged the show really fucking bad. That main problem is character de-evolution. Almost every character has this subplot in the series that's actually interesting, only for there to be no end, whether it's just putting it down quietly or not continuing that. The list goes on. Some examples. There's a certain Transformer who transforms into a futuristic fire truck. His name is Inferno, and in the series he gets corrupted by Megatron to join the Decepticons. He tries fighting the Influence, which is actually interesting, and he eventually dies, sacrificing himself to save Starscream. who's a Decepticon. And then he returns as Roadblock. And he does absolutely nothing for the rest of the fucking series! Wow! Another example is Wing Saber. He was originally known as Wing Dagger. And he's trying to fight Shockwave, Shock Blast. That's never gonna stick to me. Fighting Shockwave just so he can avenge his friend Padlock, the best character because he didn't get ruined. Wing Dagger dies but is resurrected into Wing Saber, and he eventually catches Shockwave as Wing Saber. Megatron and his Decepticon goons free him, and Wing Saber does not say a fucking single word. How could they fuck up the basics? Just have Wing Saber say, "Fuck! Shockwave escaped," or "Dagnabbit, he got my money," or "Oh, he escaped." Pretty much, I think I just covered why this is bad. But then there's this one subplot that's actually crucial to the plot. Optimus and Rodimus' conflict. In the show, Rodimus has a surprise that actually made me shocked when I heard it, as he believed that Unicron should be resurrected, while Optimus and his team try to get rid of him. And Rodimus and Optimus have a conflict about this, and then they agree to stop Megatron, but then Rodimus tells him he's only joining up with him to stop Megatron, not destroy Unicron. But then that goes away and Rodimus is okay with killing Unicron. Oh. There's only one time where the character de-evolution isn't a problem. And it's with what's considered to be the worst character in the show, Ironhide. It's not that old guy who can beat a Decepticon with his arm lost in a battle. He's a rookie. A whiny one with the freaking pubescent teenage 12-year-old voice. The voice is a fucking mess. And we're stuck with him for the majority of the show. And he's the only one with a subplot that actually has an ending and doesn't just stop. It's a shame, because when they try to do these subplots, they actually work, and they are actually pretty good. And it might save the show, making it from a bad anime to a decent anime. Because, trust me, anime is known for fillers sometimes, right, you weebs? In the end, Transformers Energon is ruined just by one thing: bad writing. And it may be because the English translation here in America sucked, because I hear the Japanese version Superlink is much, much better. So, here's the question. Is it worse than Boku no Pico? Boy! What are you saying? No! I'd rather watch Transformers Energon than watch a single second of Boku. I'd rather watch every episode of Energon in one day than have to watch Boku ever again. Not even a millisecond, not even a fucking image. So, I hope you're happy Anime Dumpster's not dead, and I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe if you want, but, I'm okay. See ya, guys.